Microsoft Office, a bloated, old, and very Microsofty application. But why is it still alive these days, when the open source community has already removed unnecessary subscription and provides a clean, self-hostable, and usable experience? Because it has its own formats and the made it myself, you should have it or don't use it at all system. If you just want to edit a docx file locally on your system, you have to install Word with a size of about 500 megabytes or any other of its applications for another 500 megabytes, which is really unbelievable. But this is not all. If you want it on mobile, you have to download and install another 2 gigabytes with the same slow speed and bloat. And guess what? Linux, oh dear. We don't even bother thinking about it. So what we can do instead is install a simple and clean app that gathers all of them together. That's where OnlyOffice comes into the picture. OnlyOffice is an open source office suite that lets you view, edit, and collaborate on documents, spreadsheets, presentations, PDFs, and much more. It's available for web, desktop, and mobile. Now that you know what is it, let's look at the features it has. This is an overview of the apps and features OnlyOffice provides for free, all in a simple and super lightweight application. Docs, sheets, slides, and PDFs, and also forms. There are tools for conversion to HTML and diagrams, and as I mentioned, super easy and seamless collaboration for almost anything. And now when AI is really everywhere, you can get help from it to get your work done super fast, which we will explore. So to install it, I will click here to download. There are 3 different OnlyOffice installation options available. The first one is for internal business use. The second one is for developers who want to resell it to customers. And the third one is the desktop and mobile apps, which we're going to use and download now. As you can see, OnlyOffice is available on both desktop and mobile. Windows with almost all the versions, even Windows XP and Vista, macOS, and Linux desktop, which is really widely used these days. You can also self-host the AI you want. I explained that in the recent video about browser OS, so feel free to watch that. So this is the homepage of OnlyOffice, where we've got access to documents, spreadsheet, presentations, and PDF. On the left side, we've got home, open local file, templates, which gives you access to pre-made templates for documents, which is a lot, spreadsheets, presentations, and also PDFs. There's a lot of PDF pre-made templates here, so you can get access to them and start editing and exporting them. Then there's the AI agent, which I've talked before. So you can add providers like Anthropic, Olama, OpenAI, Together AI, and OpenRouter, and start using your own AI agent. There's also MCP servers available with web search. There's nothing special available in settings, things like username, language, scaling, updates, and theme. So let's start using OnlyOffice editor for documents. By clicking on any of these, you'll get a blank page where you can edit and start your writing. So you can see that I've got a UI pretty much like the Word application, but for free. Let's resize it a little bit. And yeah, you can start writing by selecting the font that's installed on your PC. So there's no limitation like the web apps that don't let you use fonts by installing them. You can only use the fonts that's pre-installed on their websites. So I'm gonna choose this Bangers and then choose the font size. Here you can increase the size, decrease, change the case, and also alignment that I'm sure you know how they work. So let's type something. So then we've got the inserts, draw, layout, reference, which I'm sure you know about, and the collaboration, which is pretty good. So you can add comments, delete them, and resolve them. And then you can track changes. This section is for changes. So you can get to previous and next change and or accept or reject them. Then there's the compare and combine. Next is the protection, which lets you encrypt, add your signature, and protect your document, the view, and the plugins. So let's open the plugin manager. You can see that there are lots of plugins over here which you can use. Plugins like the AI, which lets you use the AI chatbot to perform your tasks, quickly translate words, autocomplete, play chess, CV Builder, DeepL Translator, Doc2MD, and Draw.io, and also lots of more plugins. There are background plugins, which is something like the AI that takes your mistakes and fix them. Then the photo editor, OCR, and the plugins that installed. Next to this, there's the AI tool, which is pretty good. So all you need to do to use it is to go to the settings and select the chatbot. If you don't have one, you should add an AI model. I don't want to pay for the AI provider, so you can use the Grok from here. This will be the URL, it's okay. And then add the private API key that you're gonna get from Grok. So let's do that. So to get a free API key, all you need to do is to open up Google and search for Grok. Now when you get over here, click on the API keys and sign into your account. So now I'm in the Grok dashboard and I'm gonna create an API key. You should set a name for it, for example, my API key. You can also set an expiration time, but I don't need that. Now the key is created. All you need to do is to copy it and paste it over here. Now you can select your desired model. If I want to explain how these models work, it's something like the more information the model has, the more cost it has. So you have some free tokens for your API, which is Grok providing you. If you use the Wiser AI ones that has more information, your tokens will be used much faster. So I'm gonna just stick with this. And you can select what you will need your model for. Is it text, images, embeddings, audio processing, content moderation, real-time tasks, coding help, and visual analysis, or all of them? I'm going to stick with this text. Note that you can also use custom providers, and here click on OK. Now I've got my chatbot selected with Grok, summarization, translation, and text analysis. You can also use it for image generation, OCR, and vision. Now the chatbot's ready, we're gonna start using it. So this is like a simple chatbot that you use daily. Something like ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok, or anything else. So you can ask questions. Or there are some pre-made templates. For example, if I want to write an essay, I will click on this. Let's say write an essay about Europe. So this is the essay, and here we have some options. Options like generating new, copy, replace it with the original text, insert result. You can also put it in comment and put it for review. So what I'm going to do now is to insert this result and close this. So this will be the result. the font is a little bit big, so I'm gonna decrease it, something like 12. And this is the essay. Another AI options we can use is something like summarization. This is the text, and I want to summarize it. This will be the summarize, so I can insert it now. Let's insert it and click on this. Now let's see how the translation actually works. So all I'm going to do now is to select the text that I want to translate, then click here on settings. So what language I want it for translation, I'm gonna choose Arabic. And now if I click on the translation, you can see that it will be translated to Arabic. There's also grammar and spelling checker, so you can use that one too. These AI tools that you saw recently is not limited to document. You have all of them in the spreadsheet, presentations, and PDF tools. For example, this will be the spreadsheet. You have all the options that you need, along with plugins and AI. So that was today's video. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like and subscribe to the channel. And also, if you have any questions about OnlyOffice, let me know in the comments. See you in the next video.